It's payday! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Isaiah, and in this video we're going to talk about how much money we will collect on Friday from our dividends. If you're new to the channel, this is an income generating account where we sell cash secured puts, which means you're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price. We sell covered calls, which means we're agreeing to sell a stock for a predetermined price. And we collect high yielding dividends. And between those money generators, we try to get at least $600 every single week, which we have successfully done 27 weeks in a row. Are we going to make it 28? Spoiler alert, yes. On a Wednesday, we have already hit our $600 week goal. We hit $686. $312 of it was from selling options. Here is our trade history. Always want to be fully transparent. Right there, 49 from FIP, cash secured put, agreeing to buy it for $6. $7 FSLY, rig, 44, Coney, 55, and so on and so forth. Let you see those. But today's video's focus is the big dividends, ULTY, MSTY, and YMAX. So, first thing we're going to look at how many shares we have of each. Then we'll jump over to Twitter to see how much we will get paid. So YMAX, we have 518 shares. ULTY, we have 2,210. And then MSTY, we have 56. So what we're going to do, we are going to jump over to Twitter, the official YieldMax page, and check how much they are paying out per share. Okay, the official YieldMax Twitter page. Ignore me shaking my creatine in the background. We got to make gains in the weight room and in the stock market. Gains everywhere. Okay, so payouts this Friday. We have YMAX, and YMAX is paying 16 cents a share. Wow, beautiful. That's what we want to see. ULTY, 10 cents. That's 3 weeks now in a row. Over 10 cents per share. That's incredible. And then our monthly pair, the big dog, MSTY, $1.18. I know so many people are probably going to comment and say, oh, that's low. But for me, I only have 56 shares, and I think with this dividend yield, that's $1,000 invested, 56 shares. I think I'll have earned my return on capital will be about $500 from 5 months of owning this. So that's a pretty quick return. So I know some people are really hoping for big turnaround on them. I think ULTY is the best YieldMax dividend payer in my personal opinion, not financial advice. Also not financial advice. You will outpace any of these if you sell your own options, like I show every video. But Wednesdays is dividend day. So let's jump over to our calculator because we are going to calc this out. Okay, we're on our handy dandy calculator. So let's do MSTY first. We have 56 shares times 1.18, $66. And I know I have some partial shares, and I know the yield was, 16 or 118 and some change. All these won't be exact, but you give you estimates. So $66 for MSTY. YMAX, 518 times 16 cents per share, $82. That's fantastic. I love to see that. And then our big daddy, ULTY, 2,210 shares, trying to get this to 3,000.10. Actually, I do remember this one, 08. $222. So plus 88 for MS or YMAX, and then 66 for MSTY, $376. And if you would count in the rest of those yields, let's say it's 380. So $380 we will get paid on Friday in dividends, which puts us over our minimum goal of $600 per week. Once again, we're done by Wednesday. No more trades for the week. I did see the market had a big downturn today, and we'll jump back over to Robinhood so we can look at that. But real quick again, $376 or $380 to be paid out on Friday. All this will get dripped back into ULTY as we work to get closer to our 3,000 total shares. So exciting, and let's continue to grow on that. Okay, back in Robinhood, the thing I wanted to look at was the S&P 500, kind of market moves with this. At 240 today, it went from 637 all the way down to 631. That's a $6 move in like an hour. I'm not quite sure what happened, but then after hours, it's already pumping back up. Some of the stocks that I've sold options on had earnings this week, and I'm glad some of them are pulling down because I want to be able to roll positions. That's perfect place for it. So Teladoc, we have two contracts at the $7.50 price range, and it's at $7.44. That's honestly perfect. Stay right around that range. So when we go to roll this position, probably next week, we're going to make some good money from it. That's Teladoc. EOSE, I think they did have bad earnings. We have a $4 put on it. Yeah, $4. And so even though it's dropped literally 88 cents, it's still $1.08 above the price we agreed to buy it for. So I needed to come down a little bit more. This thing really ran up after I sold the put, so I'm glad to see that coming down. I know people are like, well, don't you want your portfolio to look higher? No, I want to be able to sell cheaper options and roll positions. You collect more credits in the down markets than you do when it's a green day every day. And I know they had earnings. I wish I could remember. I know a couple of the stocks that I have puts open on. I think Comp was another one. No, definitely not Comp. Not that Comp. This one, Compass. Yeah, 755. We have a $6 put. So I need it to come down more than it currently is. And then I think the last one was Poet. Let's see. We have a $5 put. So, hey, at least it's within 90 cents. So the down days help it get closer to our share price so we can roll positions. Like right here, we have 3 contracts we're just not going to be able to roll this week. So run $6.50. We agreed to buy it for $6.50. It's currently trading at $10. That's too much higher. So we'll get our collateral back. We'll have made quite a bit of money from rolling the positions and collecting credits, but won't be able to roll those anymore. TIGR, if this gets down to $9, we will be able to roll it. We do have, one contract of that. So I would like to roll this position if possible, but I need it to come down a little bit more than it has. So that's kind of where we're at in the portfolio today. Like I said, exciting that the Yield Max funds are paying so well again. We continue to grow, and I'm glad that there's such a positive community out here that leaves comments, likes, and help me out if you would. Subscribe to the channel so I can continue to grow, and I'll see you in the next one.